Hey guys, this is Quant Warren coming back at you. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on UJ. So I took my stop. Support was broken and kind of wasn't feeling it for a tad bit there. Zoomed in on the 4 hour time frame, especially on the 1 hour time frame. I do recommend also that you guys, really stay to the larger time frames. It's a lot of noise that's going on the smaller time frames, especially. Things can get shaken up a lot on the smaller time frames when people start talking. I know Donald Trump has been in the news saying a bunch of stuff about taxes today. I know you guys probably have heard about the stuff that's going on politically in Japan. So geopolitical issues tend to have a little bit of a shakeup unless it's something that will change the fundamental outlook. It usually only kind of shifts things up on the smaller time frame. So I went ahead and zoomed back out on the day one time frame, and everything still looks solid. We still got the break of the neckline here. If anything, maybe possibly, because we have a lot of big economic news coming out this week. I believe we have Prime Minister of UK speaking this week, some other big things. I think some CPI data. I think maybe Monetary Policy Committee (MPC) out in UK is doing their interest rate meeting, expected to hold neutral, but that could still have a shake up in the market. All of those things are going to affect the smaller time frames more so than the bigger time frames. I went ahead and got back out. I got back in, I should say. The trade still looks solid, guys. It's still a head and shoulders. It's still a clear break. If anything, we're going to have possibly a bit of a retracement back to the neckline, which is just fine. The structure is actually still there. And so I went ahead and got back in. I'm going to go ahead and, I suggest that you guys, really stay to the bigger time frames. I kind of got a bit overzealous for a quick second there, jumping on the smaller time frames, trying to maximize the trade, and that is something that you don't want to do. I too, I've been doing this for a long time. I still struggle with greed and wanting to maximize the position to the fullest extent. And when you do stuff like that, it's really a game of inches, and you don't want to make it like that. You want to kind of have space. So went ahead and went back to the basics, how my mentor trained me, and went ahead and put my stop where it's actually supposed to be, which is below actual invalidation of the actual pattern, which is this being the head, stop loss being below here. Now you see we have plenty of space right here, and so any intermediate shakeups it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna affect anything. Take profit still at the same place. Took a small hit, still up for the month, and we're going to go ahead and recover that over the next few days to possibly next week, 2 weeks. Trend is still intact. Everything is still intact, guys. Don't want you to lose faith in this trade right here. It's still a good trade. Definitely got a little bit of a geopolitical hit today, and a big sell-off as far as buy-side liquidity. But again, if we're on the bigger time frames, don't have to worry about that. And if we're doing things according to professional standards, we really don't have to worry about that, because really my stop should have never been anywhere in this area to begin with. It really should be where the point of invalidation is. And the point of invalidation for a head and shoulders is obviously above the head, or in this case, below the head if it's a reversal. So keep that in mind. Don't want to tighten up your stops. I struggle with those greed factors too. Not so much the fear factors anymore, but the greed factors still kind of tend to creep in sometimes, especially when it's kind of looking very favorable. So sometimes I have to take a step back. Did that today. got out, let my stop get hit, reevaluated, and still feel confident on the higher time frame. So we're going to see how this plays out. You know, this is a game of numbers. I do definitely believe, though, given the fact that the structure is still in place, given the fact that the fundamentals are still in place as far as United States dollar versus Japan yen, that everything is still solid. So we're still good. Excuse me, guys. Interest rate differential is still there. All right. So we're still solid. I'm still going to go ahead and hold this, and we're going to watch this play out. Pretty sure we're still going to have the same outcome. Just, you know, don't want to be putting your stops up tight, up close and all of that, because you're, you know, pretty much asking for trouble if you do stuff like that, asking for short-term swings against you to knock you out of a good position. That's not something that you want to do. So again, guys, stop, you know, where it's supposed to be, and don't get greedy. You know what I'm saying? I have to tell myself that sometimes too. You know, there's a lot of money on the table, and sometimes you want to get the most, absolute most, but that is not a good thing most of the times. So that's all I have for you guys for today. I will see you guys in a few days. I got a lot of stuff to do as far as starting up on my, there's a few subsidiary companies that I have to start really putting my time into. And so I'm going to be doing that. I will be checking in with you guys in a few days, and we're going to watch the update. And you guys keep your eyes on UJ, and I will talk to you later. All right, Quant Warren out. Bye.